in graduation, my professor used to say that we shouldn't make mistakes all the time by ourselves. It is always better to learn from others' mistakes also. By keeping the same thought in mind, today I'm back again with my writing evaluation video so that my students can understand what mistakes they need to avoid while writing the essay in their IELTS exam.
Hello everyone, welcome to LeapScholar. From free IELTS lectures and practice questions to mock interviews and tips and tricks, you will find everything here at IELTS Prep by LeapScholar to ace the IELTS test. Hence, to ensure the best learning experience, make sure to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to get your daily dose of IELTS content.
Hello everyone, this is Ritika. Today in this video, we will be evaluating an essay. We will learn the mistakes made by the students and we will learn how to improve those mistakes. Lastly, we will predict the band on the basis of 4 assessment criteria. So let's dive in and read the question first. Okay, so here is the question. Museums should display the art of their own country. Always make sure to highlight the keywords while reading the question. So, question is about museums, that museums should display the art of their own country. Okay, to what extent do you agree or disagree? Agree, disagree. What does it mean? That I need to express my opinion whether I agree or disagree with the given notion. You need to add reasons to support your ideas, of course, relevant examples from your knowledge or experience. Okay, now let us read the introductory paragraph that student has written. You all must be aware of the format of introduction, right? There should be 4 sentences. Very first would be your general statement, second paraphrasing, then thesis, then outline of the ideas. And out of these 4, 2 are mandatory, paraphrasing and thesis. So let us see what student has written. It has been observed that the museums are the ancient treasure of their nations. Okay, museums are not the ancient treasures. Museums are the source of preserving the ancient treasures, any ancient art forms. So here this sentence is not apt. Student could have written that museums are the source of preserving the ancient treasure of any nation. Rather than using there, any would be a better word. Any nation. Although some people feel no, if you want to score a higher band in IELTS writing, come up with some better words. Although some people argue or some people believe, any good word, okay, so I'm keeping it here, argue. Some people argue that comma is wrongly placed here, that museums should display art of their own country. I disagree with the given statement. Again, the sentence formation is not apt. In the introduction itself, student made a lot of mistakes. So here if you will see, although some people argue that museums should display the art of their own country, add a linker to frame a better sentence. No. However, I disagree with the given statement to a large extent. Also, to replace this given statement, no, you can write with the aforementioned notion. Okay, a better word, and it will provide you the better coherency as well. Okay, let us read further. My inclination is elaborated in the ensuing paragraph. This is fine. Now let us see what student has written in the body paragraph. The foremost argument to justify my opinion, comma. Student will lose his band score in grammatical accuracy. Comma is placed wrongly here. The same I noticed in the introductory paragraph as well. The foremost argument to study my opinion is, here student could have placed a comma. Museums are the only medium to convey the medieval centuries. Spelling is incorrect here. medieval centuries culture, art, and the lifestyle of living in the historic period. Lifestyle of living means lifestyle says it all, no? Lifestyle of living. Lifestyle is about like how people are living. So it is not required here in the historic period. Now, how this idea is relevant to the student's opinion. What was student's opinion? That student is in favor of this particular aspect, that museums should not only display the national artwork, they should also display the international artwork, right? So here in the first idea, student is not able to convey the actual opinion. Student overgeneralize the topic, and hence student will lose the band in task response. So never ever make this mistake. Stick to the topic, whatever the topic is. Okay, now for instance, museums illustrate the carving of arts on artifacts. It's too generic here. For instance, museums illustrates the carving of art on the artifacts. No. Rather, come up with an example like museums in Amer Fort in Jaipur, right? And then you can talk about the artifacts or wall engravings or anything. Any example of the museum should be there, not the generic statement. Okay, now, as galleries influence, again, comma is wrongly placed here. Please take care of punctuations whenever you write essays, okay? Otherwise, you will lose your band score. As galleries influence tourism and pupils to learn about diverse organizations. Again, student went off topic. Topic is about organizations. No, here it would be more relatable if it is written that way. As galleries influence tourism as well as pupil. Okay, instead of and, as well as could be used here. A better sentence formation, no? As well as pupils to learn about diverse culture. Don't you think instead of organization, culture would be a better word here? So about diverse culture without traveling to a foreign land. Okay. Now here student came back to the topic by describing this thing, that without traveling to a foreign land. So that if the museums will display the international artwork, students can learn things, pupil can explore, or they can learn different cultures without traveling to the foreign land. Likely, it is vital to portray ancient art of distinct regions. For example, in one of the child museums in India, there are paintings of small children dressed as zombies. These paintings depict Halloween festival, which is very popular among children in India. Okay, a better example here. Student here related the topic like America, US, festival of US, zombies, Halloween, everything student tried to link here. However, my question here is, student was talking about ancient art form. Anything here justified? Anything that is justifying the previous statement? No. Then, do you think this example will work? It will work if a small change can be done. For instance, in one of the museums in India, there are paintings. There are 18th century paintings of small children dressed as zombies. Now with 18th century, we have linked that example with the history. That was the idea student displayed. So take care of these minor things, but the student here is in trouble. Sentence formation, not precise. Grammatical errors, yes. Spelling error, yes. Let us see how student has approached the second body paragraph. In addition to this, wow, a good start with a linker. And in addition to this, shows that student will further generate the ideas in favor of his or her opinion. Okay, in addition to this, it helps the government to generate revenue. How? How it helps government to generate the revenue? Always make sure to explain your ideas properly. So if the museums will display the international art form as well as the national art form, it will attract or fascinate more and more tourists, round the world, and hence government will generate more revenue. So proper explanation is an absolute must. So I would say idea is not explained properly, and hence again student will lose band in task response. Okay, now that can be used for the maintenance of sculptures. Okay, logical. And in the same way, expending them. How can I expend? See this. If I have this, scary no, but it's somehow my daughter's favorite doll. If I have this sculpture, can I expand this sculpture? Of course not. To accommodate more and more such toys, I need to expand my home. Isn't it? Sorry, Dolly. So, in the same way, the revenue cannot expand these sculptures. Wrong pronoun used here. In the same way, expanding the museums. Isn't it? So, it would be museums, not expanding the sculptures. Moreover, kudos, another linker before starting the another idea. Good. Moreover, when we, ouch, personal pronoun, avoid. Please don't use personal pronouns while describing your ideas. Keep these personal pronouns for explaining personal examples or your thesis statement, okay? Not for the ideas. Moreover, when we allow arts and sculptures from a foreign country, we are connecting, avoid this, we are connecting, no, not a good way to present your idea all over the world. How? It should be explained how, and somehow I believe it is the repetition of the ideas which were there in paragraph 1, isn't it? That pupils can learn about different cultures like zombies or Halloween, right? Each culture has something new to teach. Independent sentence, a very simple short sentence. Avoid such kind of sentence formation. Also, like this sentence is nowhere related to what student is trying to say. Topic was revenue generation. Okay. Another topic was that they can learn. So if I will merge this sculpture from a foreign country, we connect, or moreover, when sculptures and art forms from a foreign countries are displayed, okay, in a museum, then the citizens of that particular nation feel connected with all over the world, as, just link this with as each and every culture has something new to teach. Simple. We are done with a complex sentence, no? So this is how make efficient use of conjunctions. Avoid using such kind of sentences. Now moving further. Furthermore, over usage of linkers, no? Furthermore, pupils in India are delighted to know about such a festival. Huh? Which festival? Nowhere in this paragraph we are talking about festival. Such a festival means what? Again, no proper explanation of idea. I am not able to link anything. And this is why student will lose band in coherency and cohesion also. Likewise, we have Madame Tussauds, a popular celebrity museum in England. First of all, we shouldn't be here. Likewise, Madame Tussauds. How this Madame Tussauds museum is related to festival. Like here, student has written festival. Okay, so how this Madame Tussauds is related to festival? How? The museum hosts wax statues of several famous personalities from all over the world. Okay. However, these museums should remain well maintained and touchable too. Anything related to topic? No, I cannot see anything which is related to topic. Student, no. Student makes several mistakes here. This sentence is unnecessarily added here, and this much, like it is not adding any value to the essay. No relevant ideas, no relevant example, nothing. So student here will lose his band. Okay, now it's time to read conclusion. To conclude, museums and art galleries should not be restricted only to local origins and should display instead of and, because contrasting information is there, no? So we can write nevertheless. Right? it should be nevertheless should display the cultures and artworks of other countries, but also teaches people to respect and appreciate other cultures. No, a student is using but also, a wrong usage of conjunction. It should be not only but also, but nowhere it is mentioned here. Nevertheless should display the culture. People should respect and appreciate other cultures. Okay, somehow conclusion is also not apt. Always make sure to keep your conclusion as a summary of your body paragraphs, and please restate the thesis. Okay, and somehow the conclusion is also not very much convincing. Now let us assess this essay on the basis of 4 assessment criteria. Let us talk about task response. So how do you feel? Students should get band in task response or not? A good band? No. Ideas? No. Not relevant ideas or examples. Students will lose band here. Coherency and cohesion. Student tried to add linkers, and many places he used the linkers correctly as well. But at few of the places there could be a better choice of linker also. So that is why student might get 6.5 or 6 in coherency and cohesion, not more than that. Lexical resource, it was moderate. No as such any advanced vocabulary words were used, but yes, spelling errors were there, no? For example, in the first paragraph there was one spelling error. I can spot here also. See, generate, again spelling error. So please make sure after writing revise your content. So in lexical resource also student will not get a higher band. Grammatical range and accuracy. Coherency and cohesion mein I can say like it's average. Lexical resource again average. Grammatical range and accuracy. Punctuations were wrong frequently. Okay, also like no proper sentence formation, and that is why student will lose band in GRA as well. So overall I would say the predicted band for this essay would be 6. So now you understood what kind of mistakes you people need to avoid. Make sure not to repeat those mistakes while writing your essays. Always make sure while revising your things, maintain an error log so that you can jot down all the errors you make. And during your exam, you will be aware that what things you need to revise before submitting your paper. This is it from my side today. I hope you people liked the video. Make sure to subscribe our channel. Bye bye. Thank you.